What prevents radical change in our lives? The change that we inherently feel is necessary to bring about a new way of living. Why do we repeat the same patterns, generation after generation? Krishnamurti points out that the psychological conditioning of the past, what we have been taught by parents, peers, our education, our work and social environment, can be iron bars that hold us. He questions our identification as members of a certain nationality, religion, or class. Can we not move beyond the old learned responses of the past? Are we condemned forever to be prisoners of the past? Krishnamurti on conditioning.
And that's what I want to discuss. Whether it's possible to change the human condition and not accept it. Say, as most philosophers, the existentialists and others say, your human nature is conditioned. You cannot change, you can modify it. Do we accept that? Or do we inquire, should we inquire into whether it's possible to change this condition?
Yes, I think we should inquire into that.
If you say it cannot be changed, then the argument is over.
A lot of this conditioning is deep in our biological nature.
Oh, but cannot those also be transformed? I may have inherited what? Violence from the from the apes and so on and so on. Can't I change that? The inherited biological conditioning, surely that can be transformed.
Well, all societies surely seek to transform these biological drives that we have, and all processes of bringing children up in all societies seek to bring those drives within the control of the society. Otherwise you'd have complete anarchy.
So, why do you divide, if I may ask, society and being? As though society was something outside, which is influencing me, conditioning me. But I have my parents, grandparents, so on, past generations, have created that society. So I'm part of that society. I am society. I want to abolish this idea in discussion, this separation from me and society. I am society, I am the world. I'm the result of all these influences, conditioning, whether in the East or in the West or in South or North. It's all part of conditioning.
Yes.
So we are attacking the conditioning, not where you are born or East or West. So I'm asking, I'm conditioned that way. Is it not possible to be free of it? Free of my conditioning? If you say it's not possible, then it's finished.
You started by drawing a distinction between the brain and the mind.
Yes.
Would you elaborate?
We are saying that the brain is conditioned, at least some of it. That conditioning is brought about through experience. That conditioning is knowledge. And that conditioning is memory, and experience, knowledge, memory are limited, and so thought is limited.
Yes.
Now, we have been functioning within the area of thought.
Yes.
And to discover something new, there has to be, at least temporarily, or for a period, when thought is not in movement, when thought is in abeyance.
What is mind then?
Mind is a wholly different dimension in which has no contact with thought. Let's be clear. The brain, whatever part it is conditioned by time and thought, time-thought. As long as that conditioning remains, insight is not possible. You may have occasional insight into something, but pure insight, which means comprehension of the totality of things. Yeah, I will use the word totality, not wholeness, because that word is now being used so much. It is the perception of completeness, right? That insight is not time thought. Therefore, that insight is part of that brain which is at a different is in a different dimension. Insight can only take place when there is freedom from time
and thought. It is the brain itself which listens to that statement.
Yes, it listens. And then what happens? Just a minute, what happens? If it listens, it's quiet.
It's quiet.
It isn't ruminating, it's not going on about, what does he mean? It is not rattling, it's quiet. Right?
Yes, it's quiet.
Wait. When it is actually not induced quietness, actually when it listens, and there is quietness, then there is insight.